Okay, hi guys, and welcome to the show. And this is the last video of this week, and I'm just doing a spot of retail therapy. Now I'm in the process of bidding on this piece. Let me just turn the music down a bit. This is a Corgi B25 Mitchell bomber, and as you see, if I just zoom in, I got 2 minutes 49 seconds remaining. This is a B25J Mitchell bomber, slightly different version, quite expensive. Well, for me, I don't usually spend more than 50 bucks on these kind of things, but I wanted to get a really big, I would like to get an American aircraft, as I have right now I have Japanese, British and German. I haven't got an American aircraft, and considering most of my viewers are from the United States, I thought it'd be fitting to get something, and I just love this design. But I am trying to get the Corgi version of this, because Corgi's better, and I spotted this little bargain, currently bidding at $51. So sorry, my camera is, bear with me with the really terrible camera work today. But anyway, so 1 minute. I'm kind of nervous. I put a bid in of, I'm not going to go more than 60 because the delivery from Maine is 15 bucks. Oh my god, you can see all the dirt on my screen. I do apologize. Now, while that bids, well, actually we've got 46 seconds. Let's just backup plan. I'll go for this one. Beautiful big bomber plane. I just absolutely adore it, and I think it's the perfect addition to my collection, because I've got a fighter bomber and 2 fighters, and I think you know, and this is in the matching scale as well, so it will complement my little gang. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I've been outbid. Isn't that typical? How much to go? $62. That's so annoying. Oh well. Okay, well, I'll return to trying to get one of these a little bit later on. Now, I got this through the post from CWard, and this is, they've relaunched the Trident collection. Very subtle changes, and they have a new, sorry, yeah, that's the right way up. They have a new GMT version, which with a stunning kind of burgundy bezel there, lovely orange hand, Swiss movement, English heart. Sounds like a marriage made in heaven, doesn't it? So really nice of them to send this catalogue. So I'm just going to have a little sneak peek at this, make sure I'm all zoomed out. Turn the music down a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to do a spot of retail therapy. I've had such a disastrous last week that you know, sometimes a little bit of you know, materialism can actually help. So now, before we get into the CWard, I just want a quick check on Long Island Watches, see what they've got on sale. I always do this now because you can just get some absolute bargains. They got a sale on at the moment with Orient. You see here they got the Bambino. Let me just zoom in a bit. That's better. So they got the Orient Bambino for $139, and this is the cream dial version. I mean, I'm not in the market for another dress watch. I think I've got enough now. But stunning blue hands. I think, you know, it's worthy just to check. You know, they have the Orient Ray 139. I mean, some really unbeatable prices. Anyway, so I always just quickly check, just go to their homepage and just make sure that, you know, I'm not missing out on anything. But they sent me an email saying he had the new shipment of Squale just arrived, and of course, you know, as you know, I've been obsessing with the blue one, and I'm like 95% certain I'm gonna pull the trigger, either now or when I get back from Miami next week. It would be nice to take to Miami. In fact, somebody did ask what watch is the best. What watch am I going to take to Miami? And I will address that in slightly later on. He also mentioned that he got the blue in a matted. Here it is. Here we are. Satinato is what they say in Italian. It's just a matted, not very good. Here we go. That's a better picture. I prefer the actual photographs, but if you look at my Squale, it's very highly polished. This is the matted version, and I do like it. However, I really like. Where is it? I really like the this combination, and I do kind of like the glossiness. I mean, I do like the glossiness of this. Also, the inside chapter ring is I like the way it. I've got it on a grey. After seeing sneak peeks of the new Bond Seamaster 300, I decided, seeing Daniel Craig with his Seamaster 300 on the grey, I decided to do the same thing, and I think it works really, really well. Anyway, so let's have a look what Christopher Ward have to offer. Just zoom out. So this is the new 2015 collection. And you can already tell, to me, first impressions, the new Trident, it's starting to look uncannily like the Oris Aquas a little bit. I mean, I absolutely adored my Trident. It didn't end up being a keeper because the blue, I found the blue just, I know this sounds ridiculous, here it is, fantastic. Trident 2015, my God. Look at that. I found the blue a tiny bit too blue. I know it's very, very fussy, but it was a little bit too loud for me. I like understatement, and I always have. You guys know this. Done a fantastic job by the looks of it. It's very subtle, the changes. They've gone for stick. They've gone for the baton. They've gone for baton indices over the round. Stayed with the onion hour hand. I'm glad they kept the Trident, the Neptune's fork second hand. I really like that. It seems to me just a very slight, subtle changes. Obviously, the bezel is a big difference there, but the black with the touch of yellow there with the water, the depth rating, 2,000 feet, my God. So they've actually improved the, it's a ceramic bezel now, and they've improved its ability to withstand water pressure up to 600 meters, 2,000 feet. So this actually surpasses the Squale now, which is quite an interesting thing. So these new Tridents are going for $415 for the quartz. That's about £300, and then upwards. So I wouldn't get the quartz just because, you know, I prefer automatic. Anyway, here's the full range. So they got a white 42 millimeter. That's $825. Got GMT 42, very, very nice. Really like that. Quite an interesting kind of a teal green, I guess. Not really too crazy about that. I think it's a bit too many colors. They get the design part absolutely right, but the colors, they seem to get the colors a bit. That's really cool orange, maybe a bit too orange. I think that would work better on a black strap. Same here, too much red, you know, and the blue is just a bit too blue, I think. The great thing is they got they're still doing it in two sizes, so they have 42 and 38, which I think is fantastic because I really do think the sizes are going to go back to being a more refined, smaller size. I'm really impressed by their new. You know, they haven't done dramatic changes. You know, because the formula obviously works. There's London St Pancras. Really, really cool photography as well. There it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, famous Victorian building. Stunning. It's recently been renovated, I believe. Waterloo. It's okay. This is okay. I'm not crazy about it. That's a cool picture. See, that's the one I had. You see, I had that on a leather strap. It's nice. It was very, very nice. It was just a bit too blue for me. I would, you know, the Oris Aquis blue is the perfect blue for me. It's somewhere. It's a tad bit darker than the Seamaster blue. And I just like it because it's subtle, you know. So anyway, this is quite an interesting watch. Really, really tough titanium, 1,000 feet, I believe. Oh no, 1,000 meter water resistant rating. It's a very impressive dive watch with a kind of aviation aesthetic to it. In fact, actually, I have a little poster of this. It doesn't grab me like the Squale grabs me. I don't know what it is. It'd be interesting to compare them side by side. The new Christopher Ward, but I think, to be honest, I'd much rather go for that. It's just that blue. I'm very taken by it. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna go for the Squale, get another Squale. I know it's a bit crazy. I don't really like doubling up on I mean, I know I have two Rollies and I've two Seikos. So actually, yeah, why not two Squale too? You know. So which one would I go for? I guess I'd go for the 38 blue, but I'm quite taken by the GMT. I think if I bought that, I'd change the strap, put it on a mesh or something. It's the same one as on the back, but so different on a bracelet. I think that with 38mm could be quite cool. So how much is the price? It is 1,900. Sorry, 1,095. And I must admit, Christopher Ward, they're a new company. Obviously, they don't have the heritage. Obviously, they don't have the heritage and achievements of Squale. But in all my dealings with Christopher Ward, they are extremely professional, very friendly. It's like a family. Well, they're both family run businesses. I mean, I get that impression from them. So, you know, they're very similar in that regard, but Christopher Ward is still a relative newcomer. But what makes them great is that they really strive to keep their customers pleased and happy, and they were so friendly to me. And I mean, they send me these lovely glossy magazines all the time, and I really appreciate that. You know, that's something you got to say about new companies, that they're hungry, that they're motivated. You know, maybe it would be cool to be one of the first channels to get my hands on one of these and see what it's like. Anyway, I just want to say a quick shout out, thank you to Christopher, the lovely people at CWard for sending me this, and thank you very much for Mark at Long Island Watches for letting me know about these Squale. So anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. So the question, the question for today is: should I go for the new CWard GMT 1000 feet diver, or the Squale for a little bit less in blue, or should I go mental and buy both of them? No, I think one at a time, really. Well, I don't know, life's so short, isn't it? Another thing that I wanted to look at in a little bit of detail, let me just zoom in. I apologise about all the dust, really terrible. Anyway, I must clean my screen. I can't remember who it was, and I apologise. It's starting to get a bit confusing, I must admit, because there's about 6 or 7 Dennises on the YouTube, and some of you email me and we correspond, and I start to get in a muddle, and so please, I'm not sure who it was that told me about this watch, but you know, just please drop me a comment in the comments. It might have been ND, I can't remember, but somebody recommended take a look at the Jaeger-LeCoultre Navy Seal. So, and I did, and here it is. And I must admit, at first glance, I thought, oh, it's quite ugly, you know. But then I thought, it's ugly in a good way, and I had no idea that LeCoultre do these very militaristic. Well, it's the Navy Seal, isn't it? It's a very impressive. This is a great picture. Let's bring this up. Apologize about my slow internet. It's amazing, New York City, and it's. I don't like this rubber bracelet, but I think if you put this on the mesh or something different, or even a, I know, a different rubber strap, it would be even better. It makes, I think it cheapens the watch. It makes it look like a you know, like a $60 Casio, but the actual watch itself is really, I quite like it. It's so ugly, it's nice. it's appealing. There's something about it. I really quite like it. It's very masculine, quite big. This is a better. Here we go. No, it's still too small. Let's find a nice picture to have a look. A few celebrity endorsements. There's Uncle Al wearing one. I think actually he's a LeCoultre ambassador. I presume. Yeah, here's another picture of him wearing it. This is at some event. It's quite an interesting thing, celebrity endorsements, and I should. This is from the Venice, the 68th Venice Film Festival. It's quite an interesting thing, celebrity endorsements. I mean, do they actually work? I mean, I must admit, seeing Al with this watch does, for me, make it a little bit cooler. But here it is on a NATO. Sorry, let me zoom out. I apologise about the light in here. It's south facing and it's very bright despite its Siberia out there. It's an impressive watch. I like it. I had no idea LeCoultre did you know, a watch like this, and whoever recommended it, really, you know, they said, oh, TGV, check out this watch. It's the perfect marriage of you know, sporty, militaristic kind of the tool watch, and you know, the prestige and heritage of LeCoultre. You know, it's a fantastic combination, and it's totally off my radar, and I'm a bit, I feel a bit stupid really that I haven't come across this. I do like it. It's a bit like an Oris Aquis on steroids, with a bit of aristocratic breeding in it. Yeah, so I like it. I do like it. I must admit, it's you know, I have a feeling. How much do these things go for? Let's have a look. Let's just have a, yeah, 8, 11 grand, 7 grand, 11 grand, 10 grand. From, let's look at the Joma shop. 10,900. Yeah, these the two. Sorry, let's just zoom in a bit. The two crowns here, I think, are a bit over the top, but it's not bad. 44mm is a bit big for me. You know, if they had a little 40mm version, I would probably consider it. You know, the reversal for me, I've long considered a reversal. I do like the its heritage and its classic art design, but sorry, just zooming out a bit there. But square watches, they just don't work on me, and also it's not going to be tough enough really for my lifestyle. I mean, if you imagine the Speedmaster wasn't really tough enough, you know, it was too delicate, then a reverser is going to be very delicate. So, you know, I don't really like worrying about the watch. You know, that's why I love the Rollies, especially the Submariner. You know, you just don't have to worry about it. You don't, you know. Whereas something like this, I think it could be the ultimate combination of prestige and usability. Anyway, it's a thing to consider. I mean, I mean, look at this. Look at that. That's really cool. I like the smaller crown. It is a bit like the Aquis. It's like an aristocratic Aquis on steroids. Really is. Anyway, okay guys, the lighting here is getting terrible. I'm going to leave it there. Food for thought. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.